We need to have a real quick chat about polymailer sizes because we're having a common issue that's super solvable. And so if you are struggling to size your polymailers to the items you're shipping, I'm going to explain this to you because I think a lot of people just are struggling to visualize this concept. So here we go. Okay. So when you are buying a polymailer, they're advertised as 2 dimensions. This one is a 6x9. This one, for example, is a 10x13, 6x9. That's how they are marketed. That's a standard sizing. Then you've got your item. So we're going to use this as our example. Now you go to measure your item and you're measuring this and you're going, okay, this is 5 inches. Well, it's actually like 5 1/4. Then you measure this way and this is 8 inches. And you're going, oh, well, 5 1/4 is less than 6 inches. And 8 inches is less than 9. So this should be the right size mailer, right? Wrong. No, you missed a step. So you did not account for the thickness. And size, unfortunately, in this context, size matters. It's important. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure the thickness here. And it's about 1 inch. It's a little less than 1 inch. Let's call it 1 inch. Just a PSA, if you struggle to do this, I have a calculator that's free on my website. You can use it as many times as you want, and it will help you with this if you don't want to do the math or you don't know how to figure it out. But this is just for illustration purposes. So what you have to understand is that, yes, this book is 5 1/4 by 8, but it's 1 inch thick. And so when you put the book in the bag, the bag has to expand to accommodate that inch of thickness. So when you insert the book into the bag, it's gonna have to expand to open up and fit that thickness. So in this situation, this is not a good fit. It's like barely getting in there. You see what I'm saying? You would have to stretch this on. You could do it in this situation. This is just an example, okay? But the point is that if this book was another 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 inch thick, this would not work at all. It would rip the bag. It wouldn't go in. It's just not going to happen. Even this is very questionable. Most people don't want to spend 5 minutes trying to squeeze their product into a bag like this. So I hope that this helps you to understand why, if you're measuring an item and going, oh, my item is 5 by 8, but why won't it fit in a 6 by 9 bag? Usually you're missing a step unless your item is completely flat, in which case that part doesn't matter. Size matter. I hope this helps.